Okay, so you can see we have our weapon in Maya right now, and what I'm going to do is just grab everything, combine, freeze transformation. Of course we have to delete by type, history. We just have to clean everything. And this main weapon we want to export as FBX, and with these options we can just click save. So let's switch to Unreal Engine finally. This one, and you can see I have opened a landscape map. This map is available in Unreal Engine Marketplace. You can download it and open. I choose this one because the scenery is very cool and the lighting is pretty okay for this project. So right now we will import our model, our mesh and our textures. We will create a basic material, and then later we will create some more advanced materials. So right now we should be aware that it's good to keep everything in right place. So we are in meshes folder, and let's click import. And let's choose our weapon FBX file. You can see we have some options here. If we didn't merge the parts of the weapon, for example, we can click combine meshes, etc. For this project I will import our mesh as a static mesh. This is just a mode for meshes that are parts of the environment, which does not have any kind of bones for animation and things like that. Normally a weapon will have some bones and some kind of structure, and we will export this kind of meshes as a skeletal mesh. But we will be not setting up this mesh for animation, etc. So the static mesh for this project will be okay. So I will click just import. So you can see our weapon is here. We can double click on this and see how it looks. We can hold L key and left mouse button to move light around this to see how it looks. Everything is okay. So let's import our textures. We go to a textures folder to import to exactly this folder our textures. Click import, and let's select albedo, AO, normal, roughness, and click just open. Unreal Engine will detect our normal map and will set up correct settings. So you can see our textures have been imported. This is our albedo. This is our ambient occlusion, normal map, and of course roughness. So let's create a basic material. Let's create a new material and let's call it weapon base mat. Let's open the material editor. And let's bring our textures, because right now everything is dark here and we have nothing. So we can click and grab just our textures into material editor. Let's grab all of them. So right now we have to create some basic setup for this shader. Of course, the normal map will be connected to normal map. This is our roughness, so this will be connected to this. It's our, of course, gloss textures. And this one, we want to combine these textures because this is ambient occlusion, so we want to affect this ambient occlusion, this our base texture, albedo texture. So to do this we can use a multiply, for example. Let's see if this will work. So everything is fine. You can see when we unplug this, we don't have our ambient occlusion, and with this we have ambient occlusion on our weapon. And the shaders look really okay. We don't have to change anything. Mostly everything is working how it's supposed to work. So right now let's apply to save our shader. Let's go and choose our weapon. And we can assign this shader here in this object viewer. This is our material and let's plug it. Okay, it's connected. So you can see how our weapon is looking into Unreal Engine. Of course, the navigation is a little bit weird, but this is it. Let's put it on the level and we will see it more clearly, I think. So go to meshes and let's put it somewhere over here. And let's maybe scale it, because the scale is the real life size, but I'm not sure if the level is correct size. So let's scale it just for the previewing purpose. So this is our weapon. Let's turn this like this. Everything looks pretty okay to me. The barrel is really cool. So let's just do one more thing. Let's go to our material and let's add something like metallics. Click one. If we set a 0 value, nothing will change. If we set, for example, a 1, you can see in the viewer that the value is now pretty extreme. So let's go lower, something like 0.4. It will make our weapon look more like a metal. So let's leave it with this value and click apply. And let's see changes. So there is a significant change. It looks now more like a steel. So I really like this one. Of course this part and probably these parts are probably not metal in real life, but we can of course mask this, which I will probably do later. So for this now it's everything. In next part we will create a little bit more advanced material. So see you.